Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you a full Webflow template tutorial, and by the end of this you're going to fully understand how to use and customize Webflow templates. So if you didn't know what Webflow is a great platform for creating websites because it's easy to use, powerful and affordable. It is a visual platform that allows you to create websites without writing any code, making it accessible for people of all skill levels. Webflow sites are also responsive, meaning they will look good on any device. Additionally, Webflow offers a wide range of features that allow you to create complex and dynamic websites. And overall, it's a great option for anyone looking to create a professional website without breaking the bank. To start with, you first want to be on the Webflow website like I am here. And if you don't have an account already, go up here and select Get Started, it's free. Or if you do have an account, just select Login. And then you just want to enter your details or sign in with Google. Okay, so when you get signed in, you'll get taken to this page here. And to actually begin using templates, you want to first create your site. So we want to click this button here that says New Site. And here we can see all the different types of templates we have. So to start with, they have these blank templates. So you can start completely from scratch with this one. This is a blank canvas, as it says here. And then after that, we have the portfolio, business and store starters. Now, these are good because they lay out a structure of how the website should actually be, but they don't spend too much time designing it. They allow that for you to do. And it might make you a bit more creative because if you start with a certain template, you might just kind of keep it the same as you might not want to experiment too much. So it could end up being a bit boring. This can help you be a lot more creative in my opinion. And these are also free as well, so that is a bonus. Because if we scroll down here, as you can see, these templates look amazing, but they do have a price. And if we're starting out, we might not be able to afford those just yet. So luckily they do have some free templates and I'll get to them in a sec, but first I'm just going to look through these. As you can see, these range from about $50 up to about $120, $130. So if you're willing to pay for one of these, it could be a really good investment as these look really good. I mean, we can click on these here, we can preview it in browser, and as you can see, they look really professional. If you're trying to build a brand and clients are coming to your website and seeing something like this, they're going to be really impressed. And automatically they're going to trust you more because of how professional your website looks. So that is something to keep in mind when choosing a template. Now next up we're going to move on to the free ones. If we scroll down a little bit more, we will see these free ones here. Now considering they're free, they are actually still really good. And you could definitely pick any of these and be happy with them and definitely build a good store with it. What's also cool is they have different categories of what it is. So this is more for business, same with this one. However, this is more for retail and this is for fashion, for example. So it doesn't actually matter what you're building. You can customize and choose whichever template suits you best for what you're doing. So if you're building a portfolio, this one would be better. And you can also filter all these things with all this. So if you only wanted to see blogs, you can click here. And as you can see, it only shows me blog ones. You can choose what category you're in, choose what language you want it in, style, features, and type. Now, as well as all the free and paid ones, they also break down more paid ones down here. So if you need a certain e-commerce one, you can come straight to here. Or if you need an agency one, you can come here, etc. And it goes on for all different things. But for now, we're just going to view the free ones. So I'm going to select this, and I quite like this one. So I'm going to click on here. If we wanted to just check it out first, we can select Preview in Browser. And it allows us to properly look at it, click all these buttons, see how it acts. And as you can see, this actually looks really good for a free site. This is really impressive. So I'm happy with this and I want to use it. So how do we actually import it into our Webflow account? So as you can see, there's a button here that says use for free. We're just going to select that. And just like that, our site is made with that template. So I'm just going to call this tutorial site, and then we're going to click create site, and then just in a second it will load, and here's where we can actually start editing all the things about our Webflow website. So it gives us a little checklist down here of what we should make. So it suggests that you change the colors, fonts and classes, suggests you replace images, modify the layout of your template, connect your site to dynamic data, get help with video tutorials, and publish your site. So if you need additional help while you are actually doing this, feel free to check this out. because they do actually have some really good video tutorials. If you click on this, as you can see, there's tons of them. So you can check out these videos and learn individual things if you need a bit of additional help with this. So what's cool with Webflow is how they're fully responsive. So different monitor sizes they will work with. So as you can see, I'm lowering it now. This is on a tablet. So as you can see, this is on a tablet and it still looks really good. We can switch it to a landscape mobile here, and as you can see, it still looks amazing. Same with the other way in mobile. So it is important you check for all of these when you're making your site, because you want to make sure that your site works across all devices. If your site's optimized for computer and you have a lot of visitors come in from mobile, it's not going to work out too well, because the site's not going to look good to them and they're just going to assume that you haven't actually taken much thought and consideration into building the site. So how do we actually go about editing the site? Now, the cool thing about Webflow is you don't need to know any code or anything. It's as easy as just clicking this box here and then typing what you want. So we can type something like that for our title, and everything in it is fully customized. So we can add some padding if we want it over here for some reason. You probably don't want that, so let's turn that back. We can change all about what the text is like. So if we hover over that, we can make it bold, we can make it italic, and there's all these options we can change. We can also embed links in this too, so that can be really helpful. Now if we drag this over to the right here, as you can see, here's a navigator. So here's where we can actually get around our site. So if we click on these things, it will highlight the box of what it is so that you fully understand everything. And click on this image and it will show us that that is this background image here. So you can go through each of these things and just edit them one by one until you get it exactly how you like. Now if we want to add some new elements to the site, we can do that by clicking this plus button here. There's a whole ton of different things. There's a structure, which will mean like boxes and containers. You can go down here to basic and you will see things like lists and buttons. Typography, obviously for headings and stuff like that. And then all these other things, CMS, media, etc. So you can basically look through all these things and add exactly what you need. So where it says here, get template, let's just say we wanted to add another button. It's literally as simple as dragging it, putting it where you want it, and there you go, the button is made. Obviously you will have to edit it to get it looking like here, but that shouldn't be too hard. We could probably even copy this and paste it just like that if we wanted to get the exact same one. And then since they're right next to each other, if we wanted to add a bit more space, we can just click here. We can just click on our button here, edit component, and then we can give it a bit of padding. And then we can just drag it like this, and it now has a bit more space to it. And there you go, that looks better. They're not, obviously this isn't exactly in the center because I'm not doing this properly. However, if you're doing this properly, obviously you'd want to make sure your spacing and margin is correct. Basically just want to change everything that isn't right. So we've got this template. So you basically just want to change everything in the template that you don't need or isn't applicable to your business. So as you see up here, it says Webflow. Obviously we would need to change that if we were actually building a site. Same with up here, it says dash dark X. You'll want to change this to the name of your website. And you want to do that for every single component on here. You want to change all these images to images of your business, whatever it is. But since you're starting with such a good template, you shouldn't actually have to change much at all. I mean, all these boxes are already made for you, so you can you just really have to change the text that's inside the boxes. So it isn't really much work at all. And by the end of it, you get a really professional looking website like this that you can be really proud of. So when you are actually ready with your site and you want to publish it, what you want to do is go into the top right corner and you can see this publish button here. So if we click on that, as you can see, we can actually make one for free. However, I don't recommend this because this just isn't professional at all. Like, you want a custom domain so that people can recognize your brand. You don't want people coming to your site and it being called tutorial site, whatever. It's going to be called something different, whatever you call it. But the .webflow.io on the end just makes it seem a bit unprofessional. And same with these random numbers and letters. It just kind of makes it seem a bit scammy, and it'll mean people won't want to come and visit your site. In order to actually get a custom domain, you do have to have a paid plan. However, if you are going to be hosting your site with Webflow anyway, I recommend to have a paid plan anyway. So as you can see here, it says best for learning how to use Webflow, and that's free. And then the next plan after that is $14 a month, and it says best for launching a simple site. And as you can see in here, this one gives you a Webflow domain, and with these three you get a custom domain. So it is best to choose which you want, and then you'll be able to get a custom domain and publish it with that domain, and then your website will officially have been launched, and clients or whoever you want viewing your page can come to your page and they can check out exactly what you do. So that's my tutorial on how to use Webflow templates and how to edit each individual thing. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If it has, please comment down below to say that this video helped you out, and like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.